An assistant principal in Riverside, California has been arrested and is facing 16 felony charges after a girl that she abused years ago got her to confess to the sexual assault on tape. Now the victim, her name is Jamie Carrillo, called into the school, spoke to her, and secretly recorded her. Let's take a look at the first video where she explains what exactly happened when she was 12 years old.
Andrea Cardosa from Moreno Valley abused me when I was going to middle school, when I was 12 years old. When I went to Chemawa Middle School in Riverside, California. And the abuse went on for years. She manipulated me. She brainwashed me into thinking that I wanted some sort of relationship when I didn't. And I think about it now and it's like, what the hell?
So she had posted this video, that's one part of the video. She posted it online and it went viral. It got 1 million views and then it was later taken down. But the next video is where you hear her talking to the woman who abused her and she got her to confess to it. Take a look.
Good morning, how can I help you?
Hi, is this Miss Cardosa?
Yes.
The Miss Cardosa that used to work in Moreno Valley?
Well, it depends on what part of Moreno Valley. I mean, what, you know. Yes.
Okay. This is Jamie. You're an assistant principal, huh?
Yes.
So what happens when a student comes in and says that they're having sexual relationship with a teacher?
Then I would involve law enforcement.
So how is that any different from what you did when I was at Chemawa Middle?
It's not.
So why are you excluded from the law? I mean, why did you do that? Why? I was only 12 years old when I met you. Do you realize that you brainwashed me and you manipulated me and that what you did was wrong?
Yes. And I regret it.
Wow, that was powerful, man. Mm-hmm. I can't believe she got her to say it on air. Like, of course she doesn't know she's on air, but I can't believe she got her to admit it, period.
Yeah, and it didn't really take much convincing. She just came out and said it. There's a second part of the video. Let's take a look at that.
Do you know that I am completely messed up? That I have so many issues because of you?
I just wanted to help you.
How is having a sexual relationship with a 12-year-old student helping?
That wasn't anything that I intended. I don't even know what happened.
It's completely shocking to me that you are an assistant principal. Are you doing this with other students too? Is that how you help them?
No. Not at all.
You ruined my life. You ruined my childhood. Do you realize that?
No.
You sicken me. You sicken me. And every day when I think about what you did, you sicken me. You should be so ashamed and so disgusted with yourself.
I am. I am.
How fucking dare you?
I regret it every day. Every day.
You're disgusting. Bye.
So the alleged abuse went on from 1997 to 2001, and after she posted that video, a second victim came forward and said that she was also abused later from 2009 to 2010. So authorities are investigating that, but as I mentioned earlier in the story, she's facing 16 counts of aggravated sexual assault and lewd acts on a child under the age of 14.
So it's impossible to tell whether the teacher, then assistant principal that she's talking to there, actually regrets it and admitted it on the phone because she feels guilty and has been carrying that guilt around, or she was just trying to make sure that that woman didn't report it to the authorities.
Right.
Like I'm sorry, I regret it every day. And she's got to be in an absolute panic. Please don't tell anyone. Is probably what's racing through her mind.
I mean, does the remorse matter though? Let's say she is remorseful. That doesn't matter. She still destroyed this girl's life, and now there's a second victim saying that she did the exact same thing to her. So
no. Of course, it doesn't matter in that sense. All I'm saying is that she might not even be remorseful.
Right.
She might just trying to be brush it under the rug. Like, oh yeah, you're right, you got me. Like hoping she doesn't, because if she's more aggressive with her and says I didn't do it, then this girl looks like she's ready to go to someone else because she's mad, right?
Exactly.
These abusers, what they take advantage of is how little a 12-year-old knows about the world, right? And doesn't know that they can go in and get help and stop this, right? That's why she does the brainwashing. She told her, your parents don't love you, I'm the only one who's going to take care of you, etc. That's the big advantage they have. So when they grow up and they realize that something was wrong and they're going to act upon it, that's why that on the phone she sounds like she's panicked, right? This is what I'm saying is it's not necessarily the regret, right? Like, oops, this is going to get out, right? And if it was two people, God knows how, two people have come forward, God knows how many people it actually was, that of all the people who didn't come forward. So even if it's just those two people, she's already in a world of trouble and deserves to be. And it's a whole new world, man. So when you can do this on tape like this and put it up on YouTube or wherever she put it, it's a small amount of justice that we're able to find that we didn't have the power to find before.
Absolutely. I mean, you now have a platform to reach out to so many people. And what she did was obviously good for her purposes, but now she's kind of opened the floodgates for other people that might have been victims of this kind of behavior. But one thing that I will say is I noticed that it's definitely a pattern with people who prey on kids. And the pattern is, you know, they tell them, oh, I love you, I'm the one who's going to take care of you, all of that, you have nowhere else to go. And that's why it's really, really important for parents to start talking to their kids at a really early age about sexual assault. And, you know, you don't have to get into graphic details about it, but just say, look, someone might come to you and touch you in a way that seems wrong, and then they'll tell you that, you know, you can't go off and tell anyone about it because your parents are going to get in trouble or you're going to get in trouble. Talk to your kids and tell them, hey, you know what? You can come to me, you can talk to me. No one's going to get in trouble, just the person who is inappropriately touching you.
Right. And look, it's not just cathartic. It not just brings her to justice, right? Which are two great results of what the woman here did. But, and by the way, one other thing, she said, you were my age when you did this to me, the age that she is now. So she's like, and I know what I'm doing now. So
she's like, I can't imagine doing that to a 12-year-old.
Right. So you have no excuse. But the third great thing about what she did in outing her former teacher is, well, now she can't do it to anybody else because you don't know.
Yeah. You
know, she's an assistant principal there. And so I'm really grateful that she didn't wait any longer. You know, the quicker you out them, the less opportunity they have to do it to others.